Well, hello. So normally I don't start out my videos with no makeup on, but today I wanted to do something kind of new, more of a like first impressions, mainly new things. There's a couple things I didn't pick up that we'll have to get and use anyways. But so we're gonna start. I just got back from Ulta, so I have a bunch of new things. I want to do something kind of like new and like normally I do full coverage looks. I'm gonna try something a little bit more like just natural looking, not as full coverage. And some things are cheaper, some things are still on like more prestige kind of brands, and some things are like over the counter cosmetics. But I think we'll still have fun with it. We're gonna first put on primer. So first I'm gonna use our Becca First Lights Primer Filter. So it is this purple guy. I think I'm gonna try for the entire video to not put products up on this, like show them to you, but we're gonna like instead pop them on the side somewhere for you to see, and that way you can kind of see clearly, and also I don't have things in front of my face, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. Just gonna put that guy all over. I already did my skincare this morning. I'm gonna take this jewelry off. It's just too much. Jiggling the whole time. Can't do it. I'm filming alone today. Normally my husband sits behind the camera and will film for me because I don't really understand how technology works, but he's at work and I didn't feel like filming last night and I was off today, so I thought I could just do it now. So we're gonna first, I'm gonna conceal some of the spots on my face. And see, it's so fresh and brand new that it's not even opened yet. So this is, what I'm going to use is going to be the Revolution, Makeup Revolution, like fast-based concealer in C2. My friend uses it and she raves about it, so I thought I'd give it a try. It has a little puffer guy end, so it will make life easier. You won't have to like use a sponge with it. I have a couple of breakout areas, also like to conceal under my eyes because they normally tend to be a little darker purpley, and that's not really cute. Okay, there, it finally came out. So we're gonna go in. Oh. Okay, well, this isn't really like blending that in, so I lied to you. We're gonna have to use a sponge just so we can dab that on. There we go. Just to cover up some of those blemishes and unwanted pigment. Okay. So then for foundation today, we're actually going to use the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. And I got it in Light 0. Because I am so pale. Because I don't go outside. But, I mean, who wants to be tan anyways, right? Just use bronzer. I do like the way that concealer, like, covered. I feel like I would be satisfied just if I didn't want to do anything else. I could just do this and go if I just wanted to cover up some dark spots, but that's not me. So we're going to use this tinted moisturizer, and we're going to just kind of place her on over, doing our war paint looks, and then just beat myself with the beauty blender, you know. I'm gonna try not to build it up too much and do a super like full coverage thing. And normally I would have added dewdrops in, but I'm trying something slightly different. I ran out, and I don't know, I feel like I want more. And with it supposed to be being radiant, I feel like it's going to be more of like, I would have expected more of a dewy finish and not such a natural, but maybe, well, the name does says naturally radiant, not dewy. So they didn't say you were going to glow like a high beam or anything, so I don't know why I expected that. So maybe next time could add those in. I do feel like I like this coverage. I mean, it's not horrible, but I mean, I don't know if y'all can see, but I still have this one little dark spot down here that's not a freckle. It is a pimple that I just keep breaking out on either side. Like this side will clear up and then the other one has one. So I'm gonna go back in and just try to cover that up some more. I'm gonna also dab my lids, because I'm gonna set that with some translucent powder. I don't think I clearly thought through this video, to be honest. I just was like, oh yeah, a full face of like newer things and first impressions, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. So hopefully you like it. I don't know. Okay. So now that I kind of have all my foundation pieces on, I'm going to go in with my same Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just loosely go in and set some areas. I'm not looking to really build it up, like I said. I'm not doing anything today, so honestly I don't want to be real fancy. I am just trying some new things out, and I wanted to film for you guys. And I just went shopping. For you, those of you who don't know, if I can actually talk, for those of you who don't know, I actually work at Ulta, so I do get a discount, so now I'm there with all these lovely products, and I just want to try it all, and I want to know how it all works and what it does, and so that's just where I'm at in life with it. So I'm going to go and we're going to use my tried and trusted Too Faced Natural Luxe Bronzer. We're just going to bronze up our cheekbones and around our hairline. If you can hear my dog's feet, I'm sorry. She wouldn't get out. She hates being left alone. I don't know, I actually like this. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna wear. Like, that will surely tell us. We'll see. But again, it's not my normal thing. So then for blush, we're gonna use the Benefit Gold Rush blush. It's kind of this goldy, sparkly hue. It's kind of like peachy almost, honestly. I think it's called Gold Rush because it's kind of got a little sparkle to it, but nothing too crazy. And then highlight, we're going to use my Urban Decay Mother of Dragons. This is what I've already had. This is not new. We're going to use Viserion. It's this gold shimmer. I feel like that makes me look more dewy, and that's how I like to look. I want to look not sweaty, but I don't want to look dry and crusty. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? No, I need that. I don't know what I'm doing with it. So another new thing I picked up today was I got the Urban Decay brow blade, and I got it in the shade Gingersnap, since now I have more of these corally color, just more of this like copper spring color. I want to kind of go and see how a natural shade looks. Now, I don't know how you're supposed to use this exactly. Alright, I am back. I had to get rid of the dog. She was just making too many clicky clack noises. I'm thirsty, girl. Alright, so she's a double-ended tip. So it's going to have a pencil end that you can go in and like define like the middle and tail ends of your brow. And then the other end is more of what looks like a liquid liner pencil in, like fiber tips down here that you go back in and do like little micro fine hair tips that with like a pigment stain. That way it looks like it's just like microbladed hairs. So we're gonna try this and see, because I've never used anything like it. Just little bitty short strokes, nothing too long, too crazy, not too heavy-handed. I did drop the lid to the side, however. I'm not going to do that to the other one. It's actually fairly easy to use. So I do like that, actually. It was really easy to use. I'm going to clip this hair back on the other side if I can find a clip. Oh, bobby pin it. So I can do the other eyebrow. I mean, I don't hate it. I did, however, put in a little bit of my Benefit Goof Proof before I went shopping, because I mean, without anything, I don't have any brows. Like, they're not visible. So I tried to avoid that at all costs. So we're going to do the other one and see how this comes out. I just like looking at my skin glow. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So, I mean, what do you guys think of it? I kind of like it. It's more, I wouldn't say it's natural because there are pasted brows on my face, but it's more of a natural color. So it doesn't really look bad at all. And I might actually start doing this instead of what I've been doing. But we'll see. So then I don't plan on doing eyeshadow today. I'm going to do like, I want to do like a brown liner. Now I normally use the NYX Cosmetics like fly liner in brown, but I've been feeling lately that it's kind of a little like it skips, doesn't glide super easy. So I wanted to invest a little bit more money, and so I picked up the Clinique Pretty Easy Liquid eyelining pencil in shade 2, which is brown. Again, since I'm trying to like these natural kind of going for it looks. Mine is probably the mascara because that's still going to be black. But I've just been enjoying playing with like coppers and browns and just really enjoying that kind of moment and that look. So normally I like look down in this like mirror below me, so we're going to try and do this a different way for eyeliner. It doesn't have a felt tip, it has like a brush tip. So that might be, that's like also one of my favorite things about it. because I have another one by Too Faced that is a brush tip, and it just glides a lot easier. This is brand new, so it's not as dark as when I looked at it at the store. You know, once you play with it, it kind of changes how much ink's in the bottom of it. Do you ever feel like your wing just gets the better of you? Like, that got out of control, guys. Like, it meets my eyebrow. Okay, so we're just gonna leave it alone for now, and we're gonna do the other side. Okay, that one is better. So we're just gonna clean up the end of this guy. So I'm just gonna finish bringing my liner all the way in. Okay, so to fix that guy, we're gonna go in with an angled brush and some concealer. So I'm gonna put this concealer, same one I used earlier, on the back of my hand. See how it works like that. Take my angle. So we're gonna clean up this eye. Possibly the other one too, I don't know. So just kind of going around the triangle. And then we're going to remove that tip off just a little bit. I'm going to do the outer edge of this one. They'll probably never ever be exactly the same. But if we can make them look as close to like this, as close as possible, that'll make life better. So I'm gonna go with the sponge just around the outer edges to dab off. Okay. Just getting things all over myself. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, she said. It's fine. So I do want a point still down here. I don't want her to be nubby. So we're just going to kind of go back in. Make sure we still get a point. Why are they not the same? Why? I know why. Do y'all know why? Okay. My right eye is always what I struggle with. Using a bit of my cell water, we're going to go back in and remove this. Just our end. Look at that. She never existed. Never. I'm going to cover that up with some concealer. Set that bad boy. Okay. So I want to be sharp, not out. So she's just gonna be fat, so we're gonna make the other side fat. Guys. This is not going well. And it's not the eyeliner's fault. Would you like to know whose fault it is? It is my left hand. Okay, that looked much better. So, stretch your eye and then draw your line. I can freehand my left side, but not my right. Okay. So eventually the eyeliner has now taken over my eye. But that's okay. I made them look similar. They're as even as they're going to be. Well, hang on. There. That's fine. That's fine. I don't even care anymore. Okay. So now that we've got our eyeliner, it was just supposed to be a simple wing. That's now a very blown out wing. It's fine. We're gonna go in. I picked up Essence Lash Princess mascara. It's supposed to have a false effect. Since you all know I like the falsies and I always wear them, we're gonna try this guy and see how it works. I do need to pop in a contact because now my left eye is blind and I can't focus and I can't see. Ooh. So not the kind of brush I'm expecting. It kind of tapers down at the end. Ooh. I mean, that's just one pass with it, and I already like it. Normally my lashes start to clump together, and I don't see that happening here. Y'all, this mascara is only $4.99. The difficulties are real today, y'all. People calling me. The dog is crying to go out. Like, can't I just film in peace? Right. Never do the other eye. Tell me if I'm crazy below, y'all, but these still just don't look like a falsie would. Right? I mean, they're long. They look longer than what I had before. Maybe I just need to, I don't know. We'll keep going. Why do we make that face? Like, does it help you put your mascara on? Does it make it any easier? No, it does nothing with your eye. Yeah, here I am doing it again. So, I mean, I'm not going to do falsies today because there's no reason to put them on if I'm not going anywhere. And I don't mind the look of this. I think just with an eyeliner that got this big, I normally would do a falsie just to balance it out. There's a couple little spots that got blooped by the mascara, so I'm just going to go back in with my little angled brush with my concealer and dab those guys out. This guy's longer. Okay, so for lips, I picked up a couple of 2 different shades in this. I got the new matte shakers. Well, they're not really new. They're new to me. I got matte shakers by Lancome. They're normally $22 each, so that's really not super expensive. But I got it in Energy Pink, which is more Correlate, or Beige Vintage. I think I'm going to do Beige Vintage just because I want something a little more natural. My eyes can be kind of the focus today. So they come in these little doodads. But I can swatch the 2 shades and show you in a minute. But this one is Beige Vintage. Ooh, and they're like little shaker guys, and they have a little puff ball on the inside, so when you open them up, like, that's the little guy that you'll be using. They kind of have like a lip glossy feel. Almost like airy though, like not as thick. Almost just feels like water. But I actually really enjoy that color. And it's not super pink, it's very natural. So, there we have what I created today. This is the look that I created. I have to say, out of all the products, I feel that my favorite, probably surprisingly, is a tinted moisturizer. I really enjoy the coverage that I got out of that, as well as the eyebrow. I kind of actually really enjoyed that one. The rest, I'm not 100% about. Like, I don't love them absolutely. The concealer is actually, I feel like it was really like natural looking. So if you just want to conceal a couple like a few little quick spots and not do like a full face, like, you could definitely do that and get away with it. Or you could just do the tinted moisturizer all over. But yeah, I'm gonna swatch those lipsticks for you real quick that we talked about. So this is Beige Vintage. And then Energy Pink. It's a little more like bright Barbie pink right there. I feel like this almost didn't even come out as pink on my lip as it did on my hand. Yeah, there we go, actually. Yeah, guys, so thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around and bearing with me through this, like, struggle of a day. I actually don't mind these lipsticks. I don't know if I'm absolutely obsessed, but they're really pretty. So let me know down below what other products you'd like me to try, what other looks you'd like me to see. Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, do all those great things. There'll be more videos to come. I also have a few other videos already up, so if you haven't seen them yet, go ahead and watch those for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks for sticking by. Bye.